The first half of 2024 has seen more than 1 billion data breach victims, and along with that crime can come years and thousands of dollars of damage.
People are getting more notifications of a data breach than ever before in 2024.
According to the Identity Theft Resource Center, a nonprofit that tracks publicly reported data breaches in the United States, there were 3,205 companies or entities with data compromises in 2023.
We saw last year the average adult in the U.S. got 3 notices of a data breach, which is the highest it's ever been.
Michael Brimmer is vice president of Experian Data Breach Resolution Group. He warns consumers not to fall into data breach fatigue and ignore a breach if they've been alerted. Consumers often become desensitized to a data breach and the damage it can cause simply because they've heard about it and seen it so often.
Consumers can not only lose financial means, but they can have their identity used for criminal activity. They can have their identity used for fraudulent medical treatments.
According to Experian, a multinational credit reporting system, the average organization takes 200 plus days to detect a breach and over a month to contain one. That's just not fast enough.
For the consumer, it's about speed, because the sooner that you can take precautions, the better off you're going to be.
Time can mean money and your identity. Quick action may minimize that damage and give authorities time to notify the public of the scam.
You need to be aware.
Cyber criminals can be everywhere, and their scams can get more sophisticated by the minute. Think before you click, share, or download anything.
You need to have layers of protection. So checking your credit file, changing your passwords, not using public Wi-Fi, putting a fraud alert out.
Brimmer says, think about protecting your personal finances and your identity the same way you protect your home.
You don't just have a door lock, but you may have a gate, you may have a door lock, you may have bars on the windows, you may have a security system or security cameras. It's multiple layers of protection.
If you are breached, do not ignore that letter. Secure your accounts. Update your PINs and passwords. Initiate a fraud alert so any lender processing a credit application is aware. Freeze or lock your credit too. Now be aware, this will make it harder for you to purchase big items too. You'll have to unlock your credit and then lock it back. Also, monitor your financial accounts and credit reports. It can save you a lot of headaches and money. Helping you make ends meet. I'm Dawn G.
Well, if you're looking for a job online, you have to be very careful because there are so many job scams out there. But the one you're about to see is very convincing, particularly for people who are looking to work from home.
Letterboxd is a reputable and legitimate company based out of New Zealand. Members of Letterboxd can, among other things, rate and review films. So when Rachel got a text message from someone claiming to be a recruiter from Letterboxd, it got her attention.
And the text message said, basically, are you looking for a job? We can give you this, this, and this per month.
The so-called recruiter said she had found Rachel's resume on the popular employment website called Indeed and claimed that Rachel could make up to $9,000 a month by simply watching movie trailers sent from Letterboxd.
Who said anything about safe?
Rachel says the only requirement to get started was to deposit $100 using cryptocurrency. Then, after watching just a few movie trailers, she would get her $100 returned, plus a nice commission.
For a while, it was fine. I would do the 30 movie clips, and at the end, I would get my deposit back and extra money.
Rachel says her new job seemed legit because she actually deposited her commission into her personal bank accounts.
At the end, I took that money and put it into my bank account. Like, I converted it back to cash and put it in my bank account.
But Rachel was then told the more money she deposited, the higher commission she would receive.
So I was like, this is great. You know, I'm going to make a lot of money here. So I put in $3,000
$3,000.
Yeah.
But after making that deposit, she was told there was a glitch of some kind, which brought her balance into the negative. So Rachel was told to deposit more money so she could get out of the negative and the company could send her a set of 40 more movie clips. Rachel complied by sending just over $4,400. And like she was told, she got her commission after watching those movie trailers.
Yeah, so I made like $1,000 within a couple of minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're thinking, wow, this is easy money.
Yes.
At this point, Rachel was unable to cash out, but she kept making those deposits so she could keep watching those movie trailers and increasing her commissions. In all, Rachel deposited close to $110,000. 8 transactions over the course of just 1 week. Her last deposit, just over $62,000. But when she was asked for even more money, she realized the so-called company she was dealing with wasn't letterboxed at all, but scammers.
You were pretty comfortable with sending more money to this company, right?
Because I believe them. I believe that I just need to finish the set of 40 and I'd get all my money back, all my deposits back, plus all the commissions, and it would be like a huge payday for me.
Rachel says this scam is very convincing, and she has this message for other job seekers.
I want to let people know, really, that this is out there and, to be aware of it. Especially, there's so many people looking for a job, and they're very vulnerable, as I was. I was very vulnerable.
A couple of warning signs that you might be getting yourself involved in a job scam if you're asked to deal with cryptocurrency. Scammers love dealing with cryptocurrency. That's a huge red flag. Number 2, if you're asked to forward money, like a deposit, that's most likely a scam. And also, if you're dealing with the person only through text messaging, that's also a big indicator that it might be a scam. In Phoenix, I'm Gary Harper.
All right, friends, we will leave you with a live look at the Tucson area this evening. We hope you're having a great Friday so far, and will join us for 13 News Live at 10 for more of your news and weather headlines. Have a good night.